Back on?
I just hopped back on. Dude, the sky got so dark that it got ungodly dark in here. I'm going to wait for some people to hop on, I guess. Three people hopped in. Okay, so it's obviously working back up. 16 people. I don't know what happened. Back, live action, West, T-Bone. Holy smokes.
We can ready to get slammed.
Okay, so we're getting ready to get a fat storm. I don't. What's in that water? It's water. Very odd for me. Jason Kodak. Yeah, I checked your message. I was trying to text you back. It wouldn't work. So, Kodak, are you getting blamed right now? Because you're a little bit back. Are you getting hit by a fat ass storm?
It's coming from that direction.
Yeah, we're getting hit by a bad storm. But anyways, what we were saying, I'm just gonna hop back into where I was. So we were pulling up on this dude running his jaw on the Trailer Park Garage page, and I'd made a post that Sam bought a new toolbox, and I was so excited. Jason Kodak, we just got hammered with rain a bit ago. Temp is now 68 from 110 degrees. Yeah, it was hotter than hell today. Wow. Gary said, headed your way, the storm. Yep. Was it bad?
It's literally blowing trees halfway over.
Huh.
It about blew me away because I had my cape on.
Oh, my God. All right, but check this out. I posted about Sam. I'm proud of him. He bought a toolbox, a Snap-on box, a big box, and he paid cash for it. And this dude was like, I've got 3 Snap-on boxes. It ain't no big thing. They give you credit, and you make your payment every week when they stop at your shop. Nobody pays outright. You're not busted ass broke, you do. It's a cheaper that way. Maybe the Snap-on man is a little different around here. Of all them credit, and I'm far from busted ass broke. Not bragging, just stating facts. But I got you.
Get out.
Yeah, Sam bought a box, and he did pay cash. And it was cheaper to do that than to make those payments. So he did it.
Look at that bottom coming.
I was putting cam bearing in an engine and went out, but it is about now. Kenneth, where you at? Your Kentucky area?
It's that hurricane coming in.
Hop
I can't
on.
get the radar to pull up.
Well, don't get on Wi-Fi. I'm going to try to delete that live stream that we was just on because we don't need none of that junk. But we were getting ready to talk about the raffle. Woo, boy.
I hate storms.
Yeah, she don't like storms, but it's all good.
I'm like a little puppy dog. We used to have a dog that tore up the garage doors if it stormed. Did I tell you about that?
All right, so I deleted that. My phone seems to be working correctly. Okay, so we got 27 people on here. We had like 70, 100, I don't know. But anyways, they'll come back on. Let's get back to where we were at. T-Buddy needed that Dominator, but he couldn't swing that right now. Hit me up. We might be able to work something out. Because I'd like to get it going. It's not mine. It's a buddy's, but my buddy wants it going. So if anybody's looking for a Dominator and T-Bone's homie can't swing it, we got a 2, 3, 5 bore 1600 CFM 1600 CFM baby 2350 bore carburetor, and it is nice. It's a Gen 3 Dominator. It's wicked. I have the twin on the whole milk, and that dude is bad. So, anyways, holy smokes, at the radar.
Yeah, but it ain't all loaded yet.
We're about to get lit up. So if we get hopped off here again, just know what's happening. But the raffle, Mr. Motor Cross. Are you on here? If you are, say what's happening. I'm in East Tennessee and been getting hammered the past few hours. Where's Milk Mom? She's at the house. Walter Scott said felt like 110 in Maryland today. It was 110 here today. It was wicked.
This is right now.
What did you do to the internet, amigo? I didn't do nothing. Show her the radar. Show them the radar. It won't focus in. Let me see that. Oh, that's not going to focus in at all. Yeah, there we go, baby.
Hold on. Let me get to the best part.
It's not at the best part? I don't know better than that. Did you guys hear that? Sound like a storm of brewing. Ooh, that's purple. You know what that means?
We all gonna die.
Not good. But anyways, Jason Kodak, Sam's a rock star, and he has the real mechanic patches. That's right. T-Bone said cash rules. Exactly. All right. T-Bone said he's got a style. Let me talk to my boy. T-Bone, hit me up on my personal Facebook page, Danny Madewell, and I'll let you know what my boy says. He might do that. I don't know. I know he wants $1,300 for it, and he was kind of stiff on that, so I'm not sure, but pretty sure we might be able to work something out. Travis Roberts says, I wish I could pick your brain on this Nitrous setup. I mean, I am learning from Google and YouTube, but so much easier from someone who uses it regular. Well, put it in the comments. Tell us what problems you're having, what you want to know, and me or somebody in the comments is sure to figure it out or help you. If you ask YouTube, I'm not smart with Nitrous at all because I blew up my last motor, which was not, it didn't have anything to do with the tune. We ran the pass with a 40 jet. I think we were running a total of 18 degrees of timing. I'd have to check the grid, but I'm pretty sure it was 18 degrees of timing. Clicked it on down through there, let it off at the 400 foot mark, went 515 at 130, and the plugs looked flawless. Went back, battery took a dump on us at around the 60 foot, stopped making voltage, quit pulling, quit work functions in the grid, and we burnt the thing up. We burnt up all 8. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm super smart with Nitrous, but I got some people around me that help me out, and they are so knowledgeable. What you gonna do, Screw? First time here. What is the channel about? Short version. I'll read that in a minute. Trailer Park Garage. It's pretty much about us with some cool race cars. I guess some people think they're cool, some people don't. We work on shit. We build shit. We got hot rod cars. We hurt stuff. We fix them the trailer park way. I don't have the biggest pocketbook in the world. None of my homies have the biggest pocketbook in the world, but we all throw our money at our purse. Jason Kodak, one of my homies, he said it, blue collar drag racing. We're street racers. We're drag racers. I'm any kind of racer. I don't care if it's street racing, radio racing, drag racing. Well, drag racing in all sorts. As long as it's not bracket racing, not saying that I don't like bracket, or not saying, yeah, I don't like bracket racing. How about that? I just don't. If you like it, cool. That's just not my get-up. Bracket racing is for a certain type of people that build a car to bracket race. The trailer park way, love it. What you gonna do, Screw? You got it. The trailer park way. That's what we do. Some people say don't call your stuff trailer park garage if you never lived in a trailer park. Well, I've lived in places a little bit worse than a trailer park, and infrastructure is a little bit worse than a trailer, but that's all cool. People love to run their jaw. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. I know what I've been through. My family knows what we've been through, and we made it out. We made it out. We worked our ass off, and here we are having a blast with our buddies, racing, having a good time, doing whatever we want, and we do it as a family. So we're just enjoying it. Bracket racing is like watching paint dry. I'm not gonna get into that too much. I've dogged it enough without dogging it. Muchta says, bang it through the water bottle. Well, you know what, Muchta? Check it out. Ready? This is how you bang it through the water bottle. Oh, should I do the squish thing?
No.
All right, we're not gonna do that.
I'm not taking you to the hospital because you.
That's how you bang it through the water bottle. You ever banged it through the nostril? Like you're taking a drink of something and you sneeze and it comes right out of your nose?
Or start laughing.
That's what we call banging it through the nostril around here. What you gonna do, Screw? Said get it did attitude. Exactly right. This is, I guess,
Hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. Hit the hammer with the screw. How about that? What you gonna do, Screw? Question mark?
Hit the screw with the hammer.
Hit the screw with a hammer. That works too. So I guess one of my famous quotes to me, something that I've always thought very highly of as a quote is,
absolutely.
If you want something you never had, you got to do something you never did. And that's what we have all done to make it to where we're at now. KMC said, don't have to have deep pockets to have steel balls.
I like that.
That is correct. Throttle stop racing is worse. Hey, I am throttle stop racing. If anybody in the chat's doing that throttle stop stuff where you let go of the brake, it rolls out there about 300 feet, dumps the gas while you're still flooring it, and it comes back in, you are not racing. Your electronics and your stuff like that. Hey, I guess it goes for, a lot of the air-activated shifter stuff and the, what do you call some of these, the air launchers, air chutes, time chutes, stuff like that. I'm not into that stuff. I don't care if I'm going 7.0s or 4s. I don't care. My air-activated shifter, I had it hooked up for approximately a week just to, everybody was like, man, just go ahead and hook it up. Go ahead and hook it up. Go ahead and hook it up. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't enjoy it. I like reaching over there and slapping the thing and moving the steering wheel, grabbing my kits, and pulling the chute handle. That's how you drag race. You ain't got to have all this stuff working it for you. Some people do, and that is cool. Like I said, everybody has an opinion, and I'm not dogging anybody unless you're running throttle stop. Ignorant. Throttle, stop doing what you're doing. Go fishing. Go do something. All right, we got to read through some comments. I'm getting distracted. Let's see. Travis said, well, it's only about a 125 shot, but it's on my daily, so rather not send a rod to the moon. Is it a wet kit or a dry kit? That is my question. And from there, we can ask some more questions. Mudsa said, I need a race car, street car. Buy a street car, like Caps's car, LS turbo. Look, when I first started racing, I hated LS motors and I hated turbos. I thought they were so gay. But the more and more that I go do street stuff with a milk truck and it's a little bit of maintenance, I'm like, man, that LS stuff, you can slap it together, put a turbo on it, and you can go drive 500 miles wherever you want with a 373 gear and go 200 mile an hour on the highway. You can go 140 mile an hour out the back door if you got something decent with a turbo LS deal with some street gears and a glide. Brrr. I mean, it's street car to the front. I bought a race car, but I'm going to do drag week in it. I'm already working out license tag and shit like that, but whatever. Michigan Muscle Car Garage said, what's up from Michigan? What's up, man? David, I can't say all that because I'm David Jr. How about that? Whoa, it is raining outside. We all blow motors, big dog. We bring things to the limit, and sometimes they give. You went 515 in a full-size truck. You know your stuff, man, and keep doing what you do and enjoy life, man. Hey, that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. We went 515, unfortunately letting off at the 400. I cannot wait. I've never been Fords in my life. I've been 505 in that white Chevy 2 that I had for approximately 3 weeks. And I sold it back to Mr. Harvey because we both found this truck in the same day. He was like, man, check it out. What do you think? And I'm like, I like the Chevy 2 a lot. But then I was like, hold on a second. That is pretty badass, and it's a nice, well-built vehicle. And, of course, that led into him saying, well, you know what? I wouldn't mind having a Chevy too. He said, you are doing what you love. Keep up the good work. Don't worry about the haters. Gary, I appreciate you. Gary's a super great guy. And you know what? A lot of people have ragged me about not liking circle track racing. Gary is a circle track racer himself, and so is his nephew, grandson, his whole family, I believe. A lot of them do circle track racing. Dude, I think circle track racing is badass. I'm not big on a lot of asphalt stuff, but dirt track racing, circle track stuff, whoa, I think it's cool. If you got something with a little bit of power and you're running some small tracks like some of them guys do, you got to know what you're doing to sit in the seat of one of those things, especially that direct drive sprint car stuff. You let off the gas, you're done. So if you don't know how to drive, you really can't be doing all that stuff. So those guys are cool. They deserve a ton of respect. What type of pistons are you needing for the motor? I need a 4/600 bore, 1/270 compression depth. I would like a 40cc dome, something in there. A gas ported piston would be great. 043, 043, 316, or 043, 043, 3 millimeter. What am I saying? 043, 043, 316. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. I don't know. I can't think correctly. Iron Horse Garage said, Michigan. Howdy. What's up, man? Iron Horse Garage been hopping on here. Hey, I've been watching a little bit of y'all stuff. Y'all having some fun over there. Nick Baldwin said, if you bracket race, you would not have all the drama of blowing up engines to win, not hating. I know a lot of bracket racers that blow their shit up every weekend. I actually was talking to a guy on a phone that writes 620 on his dial. Of course, he's quarter mile racing, and they hammer down on their stuff. It's a Sonny's Hemi motor, big block Chevrolet with Hemi heads, and he burned a plug up. Told him to put more jet in it. Tore it up, $30,000 to fix. Not a lot of bracket brake stuff. And I get you're not hating. It's all good. I'm just not into the bracket racing stuff. I made a post on the Trailer Park Garage stuff about I chase a ET. It's exciting. It's what I love to do. And I don't know. Bracket racing is just not for me. Let's see. Being broke just makes you appreciate what you can and makes the win so much sweeter. I agree. What you gonna do, Screw says, tickle from moonshiners. Ain't nothing illegal unless you get caught. That's right. Steve Gaither, what's up, milk people, Trailer Park kids? That's cool. I dig it. That's funny. Matt H said, I watch your channel all the time. I'm a subscriber and love the fact you are a real dude living the good life and enjoying your passions. So how's it feel in cuffs? Dude, no longer than I really got in them, I got right out. Like, that was probably the most awkward situation that I was ever put in, because I don't believe that they were new, but it was like they were new. Like, they said, why don't you just go ahead and step on out of the car? He asked me a couple questions, what we were doing, stuff like that. I wasn't going to tell him he was getting ready to blister this thing on down the road. He was like, why don't you go ahead and step out of the car? I got out of the car. He was like, all right, I want your hands behind your back. I wasn't being a douchebag, so I just did. He was like, all right, let's. But after he put me in the cuffs, we sat there for 30 seconds and said nothing. And I'm like, Caps has pulled a prank on me, something weird. And they're like, all right, let's take him on back to the car and talk to him. And I'm like, you can't talk to us here. Whatever. We get back there, and I'm like, hey, can Kirsten drive it back? And they're like, no, that shit's getting towed. You can't drive that on the street. And that's when I was like, hold on, tags, insurance, all of that. And they're like, well, let's see what we can look up. And I looked up, everything came back clean. And they were like, well, so we ended up getting lucky. All right, let's see. That's everybody's favorite thing. LS Turbo, something so overrated. Everybody does it, and that's the reason why I couldn't stand it at first. But now that I see why it's so overrated, thinking about putting one in the milk jug. Ruthless race cars. I drive my race cars on the street. My valve springs hate me. Nitrous LS, love it. T-Bone said, love the square body. Yeah, baby. Shrapnel's bunker, we're neighbors. Oh, Michigan Muscle Car Garage. Look at y'all. Trevor Hayes said, going for soon, my brother. Oh, we hope so. Trevor Hayes. That's my boy right there. Trevor Hayes from Gearhead Solutions. That dude, look, if y'all are needing some parts, get on Facebook, people about Gearhead Solutions. Trevor Hayes down there. Dude, I was looking for that 7720 box for my grid, the amplifier, and I couldn't find one anywhere that I could get next day that wasn't freaking $100 shipping. And he was like, I texted him. I'm like, man, I got somebody in Cookville up there where you're advertising your listing that will get it and drive it to me now. I will send you the money. He's like, dude, that thing will be on your doorstep tomorrow before lunch. And it was like 1 o'clock in the evening. And I'm like, I was kind of skeptical. And I no longer got off of work at like 3 o'clock, and it was sitting there. And I pulled up my tracking, and it was delivered at like 11 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, whoa, I've ordered a bunch of stuff, well, a little bit of stuff from him since then. So, and he beats all the competitors, and his shipping is nuts, depending on where you're at. But his shipping's nuts. Super big shout out to those guys. They helped me out a ton. Mutsa said, left turn, another left turn. Listen, I'm going to run through here real quick. Man, you're doing everything right, Trailer Park. Keep up your dream. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Travis Roberts says, Dad did asphalt and dirt oval tracks, but drag racing is where my heart is too. Hey, Travis, you know if that's a wet kit on your hot rod or a dry kit? Ruthless said, if I wanted to watch something go round and round, I'd tie my dog to a tree. Just kidding. Oh, man. Hey, you guys are crazy. Get out of here. Freddie said, what's up, Milkman? What's up, man? Iron Horse Garage said, we appreciate you watching, Milkman. Absolutely. Your stuff's pretty cool. Keep it up. Milkman, when you're coming back to English Mountain Raceway, dude, I never even been there, but I want to go so bad it's not even funny. As soon as I get my hot rod back together, I cannot wait to take it to English Mountain. As soon as an event like that pops up, or a decent event, yeah, I definitely want to go. Chris Jones said, hey, us in Indianapolis in back and support you, big dog. Grew up on dirt. Thanks for keeping a glimmer of hope for big girls. Hey, kind of confused. Maybe I read that wrong. Grew up on dirt. Thanks for keeping a glimmer of hope for big girls. Oh, I got you. Hey, not a problem. T-Bone said index racing is 10 times worse. Hey, I can get into some index racing. Like some 470 index stuff. They're running heads up. You know what I mean? Anything heads up I really like. Do you say street in Mexico, of course? Absolutely. We get down in Mexico. Shrapnel's Bunker, what happened to the stacked nitrous plate system you was plotting a while back? Dude, you want me to be 100% honest? I got a little hard up for money, and I got this Morgan & Sons deal, and I started selling my nitrous stuff. Like all the stuff that I didn't need, I just started selling it. So I got a little hard up on money, and I had to sell some stuff so that I could keep going, keep the channel rocking and rolling with some content, and fund home milk, because Jesus, that is a whole nother level of money. It's nuts. But anyways, let's see. David Capps is on here. Man. So if anybody doesn't know, David Capps is the owner of the mint chocolate chip milkshake Fox Body LS twin turbo deal that I drive a little bit. He is actually putting head gaskets on that thing at the moment right now, putting some work in. What you going to do, Screw said, left and sub, got to run. Peace out, my man. Ben Burke said, what's up? Just now able to jump on. What's up with Pistons? Hold on one second. What's up, Milkman? Royal Delinquent, Sioux City, Iowa. What's up? Chad Horton, what's up? Brandon Kessinger, hashtag streetcar, North Ohio, checking in. So, Ben, we ended up getting some Pistons from Porky. They should be at Morgan & Sons tomorrow. Shannon said if she didn't like them and Bud didn't like them, they were going to like them and stuff, check them out, that they weren't going to use them. So if they don't, then it's going to be 6-7 weeks before I can get a set of Pistons, which is going to suck. I'm probably going to put the milk truck back together and do something absolutely stupid with it. But I'm going crazy because I want my hot rod back together. But money, time, parts, manufacturers, you put it all together, and it's damn near impossible to happen these days. But John Schlafer says, I definitely love the hat. I want one. Oh, yeah, I got a Trailer Park Garage hat made. Kayla Dennis, Jason Dennis's wife, Outlaw Performance in Texas. She's got Outlaw Apparel. I hit her up, and we was in Texas, and we was all hanging out, and I'm like, hey, can you make a hat? She was like, yeah, I can make a hat. So she made me a hat. There's only one in the world floating around right now. I'm not sure if I want to make some hats or not because they're kind of expensive, and I don't have the cash right now to be putting out that merch. But it's something that I'm definitely going to do in the future. What do y'all think about the hats? Yay, nay? Gary said, if the used pistons don't work, call me. Absolutely. Thank you, Gary. Justin Bennett said, enjoying the content. Keep it up. Travis said, it's a wet fire from NOS. Okay, so what nitrous jet are you putting in it? Did it come with a jet chart for that 150, 125, 175, whatever shot you're putting on? What's the jet that it says put in it? Bruce said, love your show. Watching from Thailand. Life is too short. Love every minute of it. Hey, I appreciate that. From Thailand, too? That's really... Jim Green, when are you going to be down Knoxville way? Not sure. Knoxville. I know they got a Knoxville dragway. I'm trying to think of some stuff around there. Yeah, I'm not too sure. T-Bone said, surprised you haven't been in the fours yet, but it's way sounds and it costs big to go fast. Absolutely. If I would have had enough time with the Chevy 2, we would have went fours. Like next pass in Odessa, I feel like if we would have went and tested and the brake caliper didn't fly off of the thing, I really feel like we would have went fours that day. Justin, I've done read these. Ray Whitaker storming there. Nothing in Louisville. Oh, yeah, it's booming down. Trevor Hayes said, Gearhead Solutions, baby. Anything, let me know. Thanks, Danny. Always happy to help, brother. Absolutely, Trevor. I appreciate you a ton. All right, I'm going to try to get caught up on some comments. Iron Horse Garage. Hey, why don't you throw some milk down in the water box? That'd be funny as hell. Probably because wherever I go, they would be pissed off if I did something like that. Michigan Muscle Car Garage, we're going to be starting the Extreme Blazer build soon. Big block Chevrolet for the win. I had a little speech impediment there. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out. David Caps, they are on now. So the head gaskets are on, baby. I think we're going to go try to test. And then Ohio, we're going to the Civil War for 10 Gs. That would be pretty life-changing right now. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Caps? Not only do I need a win under my belt because people are running their jaw because I haven't had a win under my belt in a little bit, but the cash is king. And that would be nice. Jesse Colby, No Prep Kings. Yeah, I would like to run No Prep Kings one day. You got to run 390s, 380s, 4.0s to keep up with them guys, and I just can't right now. I don't have a hot rod. Iron Horse Garage said, tell Caps to put a damn police scanner in that car. Caps, you heard the man. Put a police scanner in it. Justin Kodak said, time to bust out that milk dud. Let's go. Jason Kodak, if you want to work on it with me. I guess all we got to do is put a starter on it and a couple regulators. I don't know why I'm being so lazy, man. I've my motor tore up. I've literally not gotten anything but just stuff around the house done. Taking care of the house a little bit. Putting a little more time in at work, stuff like that. So it's been nice to kind of take a break from some of this racing stuff. Content has suffered from it. The live feeds, the stuff like that have definitely suffered. But, you know, I've got some real life shit done, and that is very important. Let's see. Shriver's Bunker said, start selling autographed busted pieces of the milk truck or whole milk. Hey, man. That's a good idea. I think I would do like my spark plugs that I burn up in whole milk, the big block. Yeah. The next, I got distracted. I'm sorry. But The next, how many we got? 3. The next 3 orders that come through the website, trailerparkgarage.online, I will throw one of those burnt up nitrous plugs out of whole milk, Morgan and Sons 582. So the next 3 people that order something on the website, sticker, shirt. Oh yeah, man! I never even asked that we had Trailer Park Garage T-shirts. Yeah, we got. Hold on. Where's one of these jewels at?
What are you looking for?
Trailer Park Garage T-shirt. I'm gonna read through some comments. No, I'm gonna wait. What LS motor would you run? I like those 5.3s. But I mean, like a 6.0, 6.2, anything. I don't really care. 4.8. I don't give a dang. Hope the Pistons are good.
Right here.
If not, is what it is. Put the milk truck on the move or hook up with Cat for some backtrack content. It's always awesome. Absolutely. We're going to go to Ohio this weekend and try to catch some G's. I just need one. Check this out. You ready, homies? Bam. Trailer Park Garage in some squiggly letters because we are fancy, but we're not fancy at all. So it's kind of a contradiction of itself. I don't know. That's the design. The trailer.
We wanted something
Yeah.
that was good for girls and guys both, and kids and whatever. It didn't look so manly because all car shirts look manly.
Yeah, and they should be.
Well, I liked mine, so.
Anyways, get out of here. Doug said, E-Town, Kentucky, checking out the stream. What's up, my man? A little classy, a little trashy. That's right, Mudsta. Jim Green, Knoxville. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know when that comment was posted. Chill out over it. Jim Green said, Knoxville Dragway, they have been running some decent money events. We'll have to check that out. Jesse Kobe, hear about Justin Swanstrom winning no prep? Yeah, that's badass. I like that guy. There's a lot of people that just run his jaw, and I mean, I've never met him, but I don't see anything wrong with him. Younger guy putting in the work, putting in the time. I think it's cool. Travis Roberts says, no chart for some reason. I called Holly, and they told me which nitrous jet and which fuel jet. What I worry with is spraying off the line. I have no trans brake, so staying above 3K RPM is not easy. Put that shit on a button. Roll out there a little bit and
We were sitting here like getting ready.
bang that thing. That's what I do. I run all my stuff on a button. Here soon, when I start putting a couple of kits on the big motor, I am going to run the first kit on a micro switch, but the second kit is being placed on a button. And the only reason I'm not using both is because I got to shift my stuff. John Schlafer said, just use 2% milk. It's mostly water. Yeah. Man, I'm far behind on comments. Mobile Mechanic Earl said, what's up? What's up, my man? Tim Martin said, I'll take a plug. I saw them. Yeah. Hey, Tim Martin was there, my boy. We was at XRP. Tim was hanging out with us all day. We had a blast. We was thrashing on a car, so I didn't really get to hang out with people as much as I really wanted to. But I was just, man, we was all over the place. It was kind of weird. Fixing to give No Prep Kings a million. I can't read that, but I love it. Travis Roberts said, I got the NOS Progressive 2-stage and says you can program a ramp. So I thought maybe a small or spray at a small percentage till I get the PMs up and the pig moving. Dude, let the nitrous move the pig. It's like getting a whip out on a horse. Whoosh. You know what I'm talking about? Get that thing in gear. Pre-stage, foot brake it, brake torque, move it a little bit with the brakes, like the second bulb or whatever, let off that thing and grab the kit as soon as my foot touched the wood. As soon as I grab the kit. No progressor or nothing. Let that thing eat, baby. Oh my God, did you hear that? Hey,
What?
my voice like whoosh, went out. I went to say, let that thing eat, baby, but you didn't hear baby. It was gone, my voice. It's never done that before. You know why? It's because I'm drinking water, and water sucks. So I'm going to drink a Dr. Pepper now. Do you have a Trailer Park Garage shirt that says, come on? I do not. Why did I not put that on the shirt? I wasn't thinking properly. Just assuming. Let's see. Holy smokes, we got all kinds of comments. All right. I want a t-shirt saying banging it through the motor. I'm going to have to make one of those. Iron Horse Garage, I wanted to make some stickers, but couldn't find an email for you. I'd like to get some of your stuff too. Where can they find it? MadewellJoseph@gmail.com. So MADEWELL Joseph JOSEPH @gmail.com. Hit us up on there. Sean says that's right. Cars is mainly God dang it. That's right. Brian says, hey, brother, I absolutely love your program and your way of life. You are the man, and little mama there is the woman. Totally off subject, but I used to have magnificent like yours. What are you talking about? Magnificent? I appreciate the comment. Thank you so much. But I used to have magnificent like yours. Kirsten, am I dyslexic and I'm not reading this correctly?
Probably. What is it?
Probably. Magnificent. I'm not reading that incorrectly. Brian King, let me know what you mean. Best of luck. Thank you so much. The jet on the side, throw an orifice through it, or whatever drill bit you got, and just open that thing up a little bit, put it in the nitrous side of the and let it eat, baby. Come on. Travis Roberts said, if you need a window switch, hit me up. I have a brand new one from Nitrous Outlet you can have since I got that other controller now. I'm running my stuff on buttons, and I'm going to put that other one on a wide open throttle switch. So I'm good, but I appreciate that. Joshua says, hell yeah, I love that square body. America, arm muscle. America, arm muscle. America, arm muscle. 100. Flame. I love it. David said, just bang the button. That's what I'm talking about. Just bang it. Sean said, you damn near said it, but I feel you. But dang, it was funny. Yes, it was. It was super funny. Justin's Lexus is badass. Yeah, it is. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm a fan of everything running it. That's for sure. I'm just not. The car is cool. The ideal is cool, but it's different for me. Banging it through the motor, state law. That's right. Oh, Brian King, I used to have magnificent hair such as yours. I got you now. I don't know about all that. I take care of it, though. My hair is cool. Let's see. Sean said, facts. Outstanding show, brother. Love the content. Thank you, sir. He also says, that's what I'm saying. Don't jet them, drill them. Come on, get you. Pull in some of that. Yes. My phone is on blow up. Give me 1 second. Thoughts on Justin Swanstrom winning No Prep Kings? We just addressed that, but I will again. Congrats. I like the dude. Some people run their jaw about him, but some people run their jaw about me. I don't know why they run their jaw about him. He's out there putting in the work, working hard, making it happen, Captain. Can't say nothing wrong about a guy like that. Bring some to North Carolina and hit these backtracks. Like to come hang out with you. Oh, yeah, we're going to be coming to North Carolina sometime this year. We got to. Who makes the shades you were sporting? What are you talking about, the blocky ones? Let me know, Ruthless Race Cars. If you're talking about the blocky ones, that's Whitney's. It's JJ, the boss's daughter. She left them down here when she was hanging out with us not too long ago. And I text her. I'm like, are these your sunglasses? And she's like, yeah, I got them things at the gas station up the road. I'm like, well, you ain't getting them back. And I've been rocking them ever since. Justin beat Ryan's new car. Yeah, I seen that. That thing's moving. Travis said, I'm doing wide open throttle switch on the controller, but again, it's my daily, and I drive a dump truck for a living, so I want some kind of safety switch. Okay, I get that. Yeah. If you're doing the wide open throttle switch, I would just, as soon as you let off of the foot brake, it's going to activate that kit. So as soon as you wood it, it's coming on. You're going to controller on, how much is it again? 125 shot, 150 shot, 175. I don't know exactly where you're racing, but if you're racing, I wouldn't run that controller. Have you all signed the RPM Act yet? please say help us all. Absolutely. I did a video on that not too long ago. That is something that still needs to be addressed and always needs to be addressed. If you have not signed the RPM Act, you're not a true race car supporter. That needs to be done. These people up here in the higher authorities, the far left, think it is a great idea to strip our race car rights from us and many other rights, which we won't get into because this is a race car page, not a politics page. And I feel like politics are brought into racing so much that it's ridiculous. But go sign the RPM Act. Get some of these idiots out of office too. Let's see. What suspension is in the white truck? I'm trying to get my 76 to hook. Dude, you don't want to know. It's got junk ass 9010 comp engineering 9010s up front. We just put, or not just, but we ended up trick rings on the front. It's actually got a set of rear shocks, a strange double adjustable. But I was stock location Rancho shocks, the stock shocks that came out on the thing, and they did exquisite. But I ended up switching to a straight up and down location with a strange double adjustable shock. It's got stock leaf springs and slapper bars. It's got about 6 degrees of pinion angle in it. Sorry I can't get you any free products from work. Might be able to snag a couple shirts or some cool and koozies. Heck yeah, man. That's cool with me. Caleb's Garage said, love the square body pro mod. Square bodies for life. Yeah, baby. A bunch of people are saying that it's not a pro mod. A bunch of people saying that it is a pro mod. And I'm like, it's really a pro mod, but it's not. So it is. Everybody's correct. If you call it a pro mod, you dang right. But you're not. So it's kind of weird because it's got a fiberglass body, but it's stock wheelbase. So it's not considered a pro mod. And also, if you think about it, professionally modified, it is absolutely not professionally modified because Trailer Park Garage is playing with it. And we ain't got no idea what we're doing. Just ask YouTube and go through our comment section, and people will let you know. We don't know how to tune nitrous motors. We don't know how to set up a chassis. Although I took a radial car, which is that truck, and put it on a no prep track, let go of the brake, grabbed a kit, boom, straight down. Mincer canisters too. Anyways, whatever. Jeff said, pew pew, going after our pew pew and choo choos. That is correct. John Schlafer, I will sign that in a heartbeat. Where do I find it? Check it out on, just Google it. RPM Act, petition. Nobody should run anything under a 250 jet. What the heck you talking about? Who the heck got a 250 jet and something, Steve? Or are you talking about a 250 shot? Boy, I'd love to find something to put a 250 orifice jet in, though. Wouldn't that be lovely? I'm sure you could do it if you had a plate big enough, but Jesus Christ, that would be a nutty plate. Rodney Williamson said, I would like to buy some shirts from you. Well, I appreciate that, Rodney. TrailerParkGarage.com. All of our merchandise is on there, my friend.
We have updated the website, and it has restocks in a lot of stuff, in a lot of sizes.
Yeah, we restocked all the milk truck stuff, all the OG designs. All the new design milk truck stuff, that is pretty gone, and I don't plan on ordering anymore because that T-shirt design was ungodly expensive, and I really cannot afford to do that. Set a date and give some rides in the milk truck for $50 a pass. Nah, we'll just go out there and have fun. You hit me up about some events and stuff like that, and we'll try to put one on the and we'll just give you a ride for free. How about that? We ain't worried about making no money on nobody. Shrapnel said, love working for DuPont. I might be able to buy myself right again. That's what I'm talking about. Rodney said, somebody's yawning in the back. I know. Terrible. Howdy from East Tennessee. What's up, Brian? Travis said, I got MSD plugs for my Hemi and cools. I got a Diablo tuner. I took 2 degrees out for the shot. If it's your daily, I would take probably 4 or 5 out. Now that's probably not super getting after it, but I don't know if I would just pull 2 degrees. Rory's on here. Whoop whoop, Butterface baby, get you some. That's my homie. Caleb's Garage said, "Are you gonna let Kirsten drive the truck?" We all want to see the female make a hit.
I already have.
Yeah, she has in the milk jug before. But you talking about the new truck? Dude, that thing drives itself. When you got something that actually works as it should and it's got a decent chassis under it, like all I did this weekend was let go of the brake, slap the shifter, and grab the kit. That was it. I mean, it was so easy. Will that much hurt the day-to-day driving or just pull the time at the track? Just pull the timing at the track. It probably won't hurt it that much, but I would just rather you run your timing the way it should be, so you're not running it a little fat, kind of junking up some plugs. Are you changing plugs in between passes? Are you changing passes from when you're driving it on the street to when you take it to the racetrack? It's a bunch of variables. Jeff said it's funner to. Jeff, I don't know what the hell you said. What does that mean?
It's funner to follow.
It's funner to follow a fella figuring it out. Okay, I guess, yeah. I was
He's struggling, yeah.
struggling, man. Chad said, "Love y'all's program. Keep up the good content." Hey, man, I appreciate it. One thing I want to talk about real quick: the raffle. Boy. And a bunch of people have asked if it's a dirt track motor that I got from my boy Gary, and it's absolutely not. The thing is in the milk jug, and it is there to stay at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to put an LS in it. That's going to be down the road, of course, but I'm not sure what I want to do yet with it. But the dirt track motor for now, it's here to stay, and we're getting ready to put a big jet in that thing and see if we can boogie down with it. But the raffle. I'm raffling off the 358 that I had in the truck when I went to Fastest in America. We went to Prescott. I put the milk truck on the bumper for we was literally like that close from putting it on the bumper and was upset. I put my 400 in it, and I couldn't do as big a wheelie as I did with my 358. But the 358 is up for raffle. In the description, I'm pretty sure I put the link to the Facebook page to check the spots and the details on that stuff. I think I can put it in the chat if you would like. Let's see. Paste. Link to raffle page. We're going to go live tomorrow. That's going to be Wednesday at around 6, 7 o'clock, and we're going to raffle this thing off. All the spots are not full, but everybody has been in this deal for however long, and they're like, "Hey, man, are we going to raffle this thing off?" And I feel bad, but I haven't yet got the spots to fill, and I'm like, all right, let's run it. So I think I got, how many spots we got left? 13? There are, 8. There are 8 spots left. Raffle. $100 a spot. And there was a total of 50 spots. So the raffle is still up. You have till tomorrow at 6 to get a spot. We're doing the PayPal. We're doing Venmo, Cash App, whatever. But we're going to do that. Whoever wins the deal, we'll figure out a shipping arrangement for them.
You know the spots that are left?
Yeah, we'll read spots off. If anybody wants a spot, I'm going to read off the spots that we have left for the raffle. And you can get on there and look at all the details. 358, LPC, aluminum 200cc runner heads, Team G intake. You're going to have to read some of that stuff off of me. I can't even remember. It's a flat top motor, but custom grind roller camshaft in it. That Iski's pretty bad. I feel that's why it made some power. But
15.
hold on, what's this? Yeah, the scat crank. That's what I was trying to think of. It's got scat crank, Wiseco flat tops, HB rods. Yeah, I mean it's a good piece. Good head gaskets. It's got those Cometic gaskets, the tri-layer or 6-layer, whatever they are. It's a good motor. I ran it. I ran on the street. We freshened it up. Some more. Freshened it up. Some more. It's just a good motor. It was my lottery ticket motor. That's what everybody around here called it. It was a great piece. So Kirsten is going to read the spots off that are left. If you want a spot, drop it in the comment. Otherwise, by tomorrow, it might be gone because I'm going to try to fill these things quick. That way I can get this raffle going and on. How much for a spot, Michael? $100 a spot at 50 spots. Read the spots off that are left.
15, 29, 31, 34, and 35, 40, 44, 46, 48, and 49.
Okay, so we got a couple of spots. So if you want a spot, put it in the comment. I want a spot, and we will read off again what spots that are open. You pick a spot, and we'll figure. I'll write your name down now. That way, that nobody gets your spot. I can put the payment stuff in here somewhere. I guess I don't know how to do that. Can I pin this to the top?
Yep.
I'm going to pin this message to the top. It's the link to the Facebook raffle page and the info on the motor. But yeah, so I'm going to read this. Dalton says, I want a spot. Dalton, what spot do you want? We got
15, 29, 31, 34, 35, 40, 44, 46, 48, 49.
So we got 8 spots left. OG Punisher 91 said, you're awesome, dude. I didn't care for you on Fast in America, but after watching you on YouTube, man, I'm a fan now. Hey, I appreciate that. A lot of people got the wrong idea about me and Mom on Fast in America. But when you spend a month with a TV camera, they're only going to put the shit they want on TV. So if you act a fool, they're going to do it. How would I pay for my spot? PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, anything like that. So if you want a spot, put the spot down below. But besides that, let's get to talking about, you know what? Let's talk about everybody else's projects. I'm probably going to be reading comments for another hour, but guess what? I got an hour of time, and I'd like to hear about y'all's projects. If you got any questions, you need any help that I can offer, let's just talk about everybody's hot rods tonight. Everybody in the comments, post up your comments. If you want a spot, put that down here. My internet's kind of acting a little funny. I don't know if you can hear me. My comments aren't really loading. But let us know what kind of hot rod you got, what power plant. If you're having problems, what kind of problems. If it's got a nitrous plate on it, what kind of jet you got in that thing. If you got a fogger, what kind of jet you got in that thing. Because I want to know if you like to party or not. Let's see. Man, our comments section is not refreshing. It won't pop up any of the comments. So I'm kind of waiting to see through. I'm probably going to get about 50 comments at one time, and I'm scared, aren't we? Let's see. All right, here we go. Let me see. Let me read down through here. Travis Robert, or Affordable Performance, what motor and turbo setup in the Fox? 5.3, twin 7275s, I believe. I know they're a smaller turbo. Travis Roberts, $100 a set. I will use them as much as possible. That's kind of a new question is, do I change every pass on the bottle or just after the night is over or inspect them each pass? Told you I need help. I don't. Look, if it was me, I'd be changing plugs every pass. That's what I do. I change plugs every pass. Holy smoke, here comes the comments. Gary Thomas, I will take what's left. What are you talking about, Gary? Man, Gary Thomas, what are you talking about? I got so much that I put through my brain all the time that I don't even, I talk about one thing and I already forget about it and another. And I'm like, dang it. Travis, I would be changing plugs every pass, but I get they're $100 a set and you're wanting to use them as much as possible. But I would put a different plug in it when I went on the street and when I went to the track, I would make a pass, inspect the plug. If you got a good timing mark, if everything is looking good, it's got a nice fuel ring. People read plugs differently. People like to see different things out of a plug. But I tell you right now, when I pull one out, I want it to look like it just fresh out of the box, the top porcelain, all the way down to the bottom where you're going to have a gray ring. And I like mine to burn 3 threads down on it. Now, of course, your plug in that Hemi is going to be a little different because it's a little longer. I'm not sure what the shank and everything is. But on an NGK10, I like 3 threads. I like when you're looking at the strap and the top of the plug, half of it to be colored and half of it to be shiny. I want to see my timing mark. And that's what I like to see out of a plug. Some people think that's too lean, but I have burned up more stuff running stuff fat than I ever have lean in a nitrous motor. Tim Martin said, in Texas, we have Senator Ted Cruz, and he's definitely fighting against everything Democrat, and that includes the RPM Act. Signed and done. My man. Rory said, World Star. All right, let's watch this. Post up the PayPal address. It needs a .com after it. Gary Thomas said spots. Gary Thomas, you want the rest of the spots? Holy smokes. Well, it looks like Gary Thomas is probably going to win a small block because I believe. How many spots does Gary have? Five? Gary, you got 5 spots already. There's some people in here wanting some spots. So, Gary, do you want me to fill up those spots? And then whatever's left, or do you want the spots? Because you were the first one to say something. You let me know, Gary. You were the first person to say something about it. And you said that you wanted the rest. If you want the rest, I'll fill your name in. And we'll money sometime soon. I know you're good for it. While I'm waiting on my man Gary, I'm going to read through some of these comments. So maybe. We'll see here in a minute. Sorry, I got too many things going on. Travis says, I appreciate you being cool enough to take a minute during your stream. I'm for sure a fan from jump, so it means a lot. Absolutely, Travis. If there's anything I can do to help, message me on the Trailer Park Garage page, and I will do my best to, I guess, share some of my info. I'll check that. John said, did you see the videos? What do on the Monty? What do you think about the new color? I didn't any of that. Tag me in that. If it's on Facebook, just tag me and I'll check it out. Parts, projects, paint, performance, powered racing. Hello to you both. What is up, my man? Michael Phillips said, much love from Beaumont, Texas. Be safe out there. Iron Horse Garage said 79 Plymouth Trail Duster with a 12-valve Cummins. That's what we are building now. Not a race car, but it'll be a beast. Dalton Pham said, never mind, I don't have the 100 to gamble with this week, but thank you for the opportunity. It's definitely stuff like this that really gets your engagements way up. I got you. Ain't no big deal. Look, hey, I promise I understand what you're talking about. When asked what nitrous jets I use, I say a big old set of drill bits. You like my man Sean in the chats. David said, 02 Camaro with 7 sleeved, 100 fogger, 400 turbo on the button, big dog. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Gary Thomas said, what's left?
Well, wants one and...
Well, Dalton Pham, John Schlafer wants spot 49.
Okay.
So, Gary, do you want what's left after these people get their spots, correct? Yes or no? I'm just making sure. Post up the PayPal address. Tim Martin says it needs a .com after it. Let me see if I can put it in here and pin it. Yeah, let me just do the let me just copy and paste. Let's see here. All right, try this one, Tim Martin and everybody else. Yeah, that might work. Let's see here. All right. So let's, Tim, I put that I pinned it back to the top, the link. I don't know if it works or not. Just try it and see. What up from Perryville, Kentucky? What's up, my man? Let's see. Parts Project Paint Performance Power Racing said we're trying a small block 427. I'm a big fan. I'm a small block guy at heart. Look, I'm going to tell you guys right now. If I come up with enough money, I am going to build a small block out of this world. Like some non-stock bore space, inch small block deal. And I'm going to have the absolute most kits I can possibly put on it. And I'm going to run some like small block, no time stuff. I love radio racing. It just takes a little bit of money to go radio racing, and that is nuts, the amount of money those guys throw at a race car. But I'm a small block guy at heart, and I will love to build me one of them, and I'm going to. I am going to. Michael Clement said, got a 03 Silverado 5.3, stage 2 Texas speed cam, injectors, throttle bump, slap a turbo on it, but the guns ain't letting me right now. You dig? 4L80E with a 2800 converter. Michael, I know what you're talking about. I dig you. Hey, look, that's why we're Trailer Park Garage. There's a lot of people that go out here and they ain't got to struggle to do their stuff. And those are the people that, one, don't learn a whole lot because they can pay for information or pay to just get it done. The people out there in the garage every night busting their ass, going to work the next morning, working that. Here's what drag racing is to me. Drag racing is that 40-hour work week, that 9 to 5 or however many hours, it don't matter. But the waking up in the morning when you don't want to, going to work, busting your ass, getting that paycheck together, blowing it all, paying bills, all that, taking what's left, throwing it at his car, and getting it done. And that 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 6, 5, 4, however fast you go, that is enough time to make up however many years you've been busting your ass at doing it. Listen to that voice crack again. Water's killing me. But that's what makes it worth it to me. I don't care if I get in the milk truck and I bust off a slow ass 680. To me, that's slow because I've fortunately been able to go a little bit faster. But whole milk to milk truck, When I get in a milk truck and I let go of the button, that thing is so nasty violent out of the hole because it's got a plate kit with 2 feet of line. I mean, it's awesome. Drag racing is everything to me, so I can say that. Some people might be able to say that about golf, but don't let them fool you because they're lying. Golf ain't that much fun. But yeah, drag racing is everything, man, to me, and drag racing is so cool. And I just enjoy it. You got to struggle. I say it all the time. You want something you never had, you got to do something you never did. Some people don't work their ass off as hard as others, they succeed as much as others. We're growing up. I'm growing up now, and the next generation will, in a time where you don't have to bust your ass to get things that you need, and it's absolutely pathetic. And people that are teaching their children that, it's also absolutely pathetic. Oh my goodness, I'm getting off political stuff. I'm sorry. Moral of the story, get out there, bust your ass, go have fun. Somebody's running their jaw about what you're doing or your program. Who gives a shit? I feel like I've had more hate thrown at me and Mom in the street racing world more than anybody. And I'm going to tell you right now, what did I do? I took it, I crumbled it up, and I made something out of it. Trailer Park Garage. Trailer Park Garage was built out of pure hatred from other people. And I've turned it into something where I get to chat with, these 75, 77, 80 people that are on here right now and have an absolute blast. Talking about your hot rod, talking about Nitrous, having a good time, talking about the sport that I love and that you guys love and that we all enjoy. It's worth it to me. That's just, I don't know what else to say. Let's talk about everybody else's hot rods. How about that? Craig Holder said, enjoy the show. I'm building a C10. Oh, come on. 66. Come on. And I want to know what size front tire and wheel you run on your truck. 28. It's a 17 by 4.5 wheel. I'm going to tell you that. I think it's a 235/60 17. Don't take me serious. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not. It's a 17 by 4.5 wheel. I can tell you that. KMC 468 said 68 Oldsmobile with a 468 big block 93 jet. So I know what you got. If you got a plate, you are getting with it. Hey, that's the jet that the milk truck's got in it. I'm telling you right now. Bad news, baby. Steve said through motor for me. How about that? I'm going to find those words around. But he said BITTMFM. Shrapnel's Bunker. Chick-fil-A sauce on Little Caesars pizza for the win. Kirsten.
What?
Get in here.
Don't honor me like that.
Get in here. Chick-fil-A sauce, which I don't even know what the heck that is, on a Little Caesars pizza. I'm struggling right now with all of that.
I'm not a sauce person.
What kind of sauce is a Chick-fil-A sauce?
It's like you'll have to try it. There's no really way to explain it. But I don't like ketchup. I don't like mustard. I don't like honey mustard. I don't like barbecue sauce. I don't like ranch. I don't.
Oh, this dude said, Parts Project Paint Performance Power Racing said, why is Kirsten so quiet tonight?
Because I just woke up from a nap.
Oh.
They woke me up from a nap. And I'm a little angry about it.
As soon as we got off work, Kirsten was like, I am going to bed.
You see that? That color difference?
Ooh.
I get hot. And I get tired.
Let's see.
And I get mean.
Tim Martin says 31. So Tim Martin down for 31. And Mark John down for 49.
Hand me my phone.
Can you do that real quick?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
I don't like steaks. I don't even eat steak.
This woman does not eat burgers, steaks.
I don't eat red meat. I don't eat ribs, steaks.
Hey, but listen to this. She'll eat chicken. This one's bad right here. You ready? She'll eat hot dogs. You know how hot dogs are made?
Stop.
She won't eat a steak.
Stop. Cutting the line right there. What did you say? Who spots?
My boy John right here wants 49. And my boy Tim Martin wants 1.
Did they? Hey. Did they?
No,
send
not
them?
yet. I'll text Tim and I'll text John.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. All
What
right.
spot does Tim want?
31.
31. Tim. Who?
Martin.
Tim Martin. Okay, you're both on there.
So let's see. Let's get back to hot rods. Have you saw videos from out west? Casey Max be hauling ass. That's where you need to take whole milk. Them boys racing for money. Also, what's your thought on the butt hurt bar from Beater Bomb? I was going to get asked this question, so let me take a drink of water.
First, we hydrate.
Casey Max does be hauling ass. Casey Max is a bad dude. I like him. Very smart, intelligent guy. Beater Bomb, Joey Heichel. The butt hurt bar. I think that is absolutely great. Joey Heichel or somebody took their knowledge of weight distribution and made something out of it. Here's what I know. Yeah. This is your rear axle on a hot rod. Say your car or scale is 50-50. Well, say you put 20 pounds right here. Well, it might change a 0.5%. You put it right here, that same 20 pounds, it might change a full percent. If you put it out here, it's going to change more percentage the farther past the rear axle you go. So what they did with that is just built something off of the chassis, and they put a little bit of weight so that they didn't have to put 400 or 500 pounds.
It's like a seesaw.
To make the percentage, exactly. To make the percentage, they just put the weight farther past the rear axle, and it just works the car better. It percentages the rear end better. So very smart. Is it safe? No, probably not. When somebody runs over there in that other lane and clips that thing, it's going to take him out too. He made his area of danger wider. But is it smart? Absolutely. Is it something I would do? No, not at all. I would just find a way to hang some weight in the thing. John said it's on YouTube and the wife's Facebook. Gotcha. I'll check it out right after this. Curb said 76C10, hot box, 5.3 LS, 78 millimeters, sloppy stage 2 cam, no BS build. Nice. I like it. Joe said I can't stand the haters. Travis said I grew up in cold country, so I've always had to struggle. Hey, I feel you. What's the fastest naturally aspirated Pontiac engine you have ever seen? Man, I'm not around that stuff enough to know. I had a guy call me about a 706 Big Chief motor that he was willing to take a smoking deal, or wanting to sell for a smoking deal. And I'm telling you right now, if I can sell my motor and get the 706, I'm thinking about doing it because they went 430s in a 2,800 pound car. So take 400 pounds off and you got our truck. So we can run 4 teens easily, 4 O's. We might just skip the whole 4-second margin and run 3s. It blow my mind. But that's different maintenance, a lot of stuff that I do not have a lot of knowledge about, and it would take a lot of help. I would have to go to tracks with somebody that knew how to work on that stuff until I learned it, and I don't really feel like I have enough time to do that right now. I know how to work on my big block Chevrolet stuff. I know how to work on small block Chevrolet stuff. All of that. It's not a problem. But, and somebody was like, well, if you know how to build motors, why'd you take it to Morgan & Sons? Well, the machine work needed to be done, obviously. And Shannon and them, they're great. She called me. She was like, hey, look, let's bring it down. I'm going to hook it up. So that's why it's at Morgan & Sons. Steve said, what kind of work do you do? We do lawn, landscape, concrete work. I've been working cars in and out of the shop here a little bit, brake jobs, nitrous kits, just stuff like that. Jason Kodak. Oh, you skipped down my comments. Zachary Evans said 73 to 79 square body or 80 to 87 square body. 80 to 87. The front end's different. It is. I can't remember if it's longer or shorter. I feel like it is shorter. But yeah, 80 to 80. I like the grill better on the 80 to 87. I really like the 84, 85, 86, 87. Austin Green, 98 Trans Am, Stage 2 Turbo Cam, 78 Turbo. Paraglide, Holly Terminator, 9-inch, looking to swap for something else. The whole car? You want to do some trading? David Caps, are you in here, buddy? Might have to trade for a Trans Am. No, I'm just kidding. Affordable Performance says 2003 New Edge Q9 T6 S475 SS2 camshaft, 4L80 Mega Squirt Triple Wall Burl, 450s Bosch 210s. Damn, I bet that thing gets down. Homeboy said 73 to 79, definitely, preferably 73 to 78. Come on, man. Where's the love at for the 88 said? Shrapnel said, y'all don't have Chick-fil-A down there? We do, but it's closed this month. Only this month. For construction. You
That place park, though.
David Caps, my homie, said, I'll take the last spot on the raffle. You want the last spot that's in there? David Caps just said, I'm in here. Oh, shoot. Okay, what's happening? What do you mean, like the last spot?
48.
What do you want? Spot 48? Caps? Last spot that is left.
So let everybody else go.
So let everybody else go and then put your spot in. The silence. Rick Martin says, bang it through the motor. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. David Caps says, all right, Caps, I got you. Cheapest way to get a square body to hook?
Good luck.
No, not good luck at all. Dude, it's so easy. Now, power plant is a big deal. If you're going out here and you're making 900,000 or better horsepower, you're probably going to have to start investing in, like a split monolith, assassin bars, or cow tracks. I like assassin bars a little bit better, adjustability reasons. But Jason Kodak said, while we wait, we hydrate. Come on. But I'm going to tell you, we got stock leaf springs on a milk truck. We got slapper bars. We got 6 degrees of pinion angle in it. We got a good set of shocks on the rear, a decent set of strange double adjustables. Up front, we got a trick spring and a set of blown out junk comp 9010s. When I bought them, they were used and they were halfway blown out, and they have been on there for like 3 years. I promise you right now, them things are junk. We took them off to put a set of Vikings on, and the Vikings ended up killing my travel a little bit. But things apart, and it was like somebody drilled a hole through them. They're terrible. When I'm driving it on the street, every time I hit a bump with them trick springs and those junk-ass shocks, it's like somebody goes, whoa! Yeah, it's bad. Travis said, A1 on everything, girl. Ooh, you crazy. Hell no. Let's see. What's up, Milk? What's up, Ray? Travis Bunker. Chick-fil-A sauce is mayo, barbecue sauce, honey, and mustard all. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, sorry, homie. But I cannot do none of that. Dan D said, but will it pop wheelies? Captain's car. If you're talking about anything in the trailer garage arsenal, David Captain's car, me and chocolate chip milkshake, will pop wheelies.
Saturday, Friday?
Yeah, we popped wheelies on blacktop with a water burnout. Oh,
hot.
the OG milk truck, milk dud, do wheelies.
Look right there.
Yeah, there's a picture of it doing a little wheelie right there at Windy Hollow. Whole milk has not done a wheelie yet, but I got my bar set pretty low. We were testing it. That way I can get a little bit of drivability out of the thing. The people that set their bars up real high, now I'm not a big tire and bar. I'm not. I've never messed with it. I don't know a lot. Sam Harvey has been extensive to my program and this new truck. If it wasn't for Sam Harvey, I probably wouldn't be doing a lot of this stuff. But he came and checked my bars, and he was like, man, these things are high. He said, why? And I'm like, I don't know. I'll tell you the truth. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Well, he said, let's take them down 3 inches. So, what? What?
What do we?
Refresher. But he was like, man, why is your bars so high? And I said, man, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, we take the bars down 2 or 3 inches, and he was explaining to me. He said, when you go out there and you let go of the brake, he said, and you're riding the bars, he said, and it's one, you know, you don't have, say you're toting the wheels that high, okay, and you're making enough power to go throwing extra kits at it that you're bouncing the front tire, bouncing, or you're carrying them that high. He said, what are you going to do if a part malfunctions or an axle breaks? He said, you're not going to be able to do nothing at all. He said, at least if you got the bars down a little bit, you have a little bit of steering that you can do. And I was like, it's pretty smart. So we got our bars set a little low. I don't stunt. Come on, what's up? Dan D said 73 to 80 all day. Come on, man. David Caps, I'm in here. I just read that. John Slafer, but you live in Kentucky. What are you talking about? The coal thing? Man, we got some coal mining around here also. Daniel James, man, threes are so tough. I know. Like, what, breaking into the fours and then going every 10th in the fours just takes more and more and more and more and more money. And it's nuts. Chris Spiel, hey, what's up? What's up, man? Got to go walk the dogs and hit the hay. Bang it through the motor one more time for me. Oh, my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. Man, when we was up there in Texas, I did my little burnout. I'm rolling up, rolling back. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't bang it through the motor. Otherwise, people of YouTube will say.
No, we didn't roll back that pass.
Yeah, we didn't roll back. We did a little burnout, and we got up there, and Harvey was like thumbing the thing, and I was like, woo, bow, bow, bow. And he was sitting up here, and he was like Sam Harvey don't get excited for nothing. And he's like.
He probably does. But you cannot tell.
No, you can't tell.
It's
all in here
business.
Or in here. And he's just sitting there, and I'm like, pow, pow, pow. And he's like, come on, bang that thing a little longer. And I'm like, woo, pow, pow. And he's like, and just walks off. And I'm like, great. So we get up there, we stage it, put it in the beams, 005 on a 400s Pro tree, the old Pro mod. F4 Pro Charger machine sitting next to us with a Pro Line Hemi, I believe. And we out 60-footed it. And then we had a mad nitrous backfire. So, yep. So we got our ass whooped until we got to the end of the track, and they made him put it on the scales, and he did not make weight for his plus negative 3-inch wheelbase machine. And we got paid because we made. So get you some of that. Travis said, Caltrax worked good on my old S10 5.7 Vortec. It was clapped out, but would hook and hang the wheels for 50 feet. Oh, heck yeah. DG Racing says, big block or small block best? What's going to make more power for cheaper? Big block. And that's talking about like when you get into trying to make 15, 2,000, 2,500 horsepower, your best bet is to go with a big block unless you have tons of cash. But if we're talking about like little street cars, stuff like that, man, we can make some pretty good power with a small block. So Dan D says, interesting. Ben Burke said, if you had the pockets like superstars, what motor combo would you build for whole milk? Big block Chevrolet Nitrous, Hemi blown, LS turbo, etc. I'll tell you right now, if I had all the money in the world, I would probably either put a big Musi motor in whole milk, or I would put a Pro Charger deal in it for sure, like a Pro Line Pro Charge deal. But I mean, Pro Line, you know, I don't care who builds it. Probably Morgan and Sons would be building it, to be honest with you. Shannon, Bud, they're great. They ain't trying to gouge nobody's eyes out. They do good work. I'm cool with Morgan and Sons. I don't stunt said in the last video you was alternating fingers banging it through the motor had me dying. Yes, I was in there like, bow, bow, bow. We have fun, dude. That's what it's all about, having fun. Shrapnel's Bunker, I'd like to find out how Farm Truck gets his C10 to hook as good as it does. That thing is a little more trick than people think. It absolutely looks like garbage on the outside, but I'm going to tell you right now, that thing's a 4-link truck. It may be tube front end. I don't know if it is or not. I think it is still an A-arm truck, or he's got control arms on it or whatever. But he's going like 560s, 550s, if that. But he's got a massive Chevrolet in that thing. It's like a 632, which to me that's massive. It might not be to y'all, but big 632. Jeremy said, any turbo recommendations for a 6.0 street strip ST or C10 sloppy stage 2 cam? David Caps, where you at? David Caps? Attitude Adjusted said, we big inch forward, 3 kits in a fair lane. Hey, that's cool with me. Prom queen looking great in the blanket. Look at David Caps. We got a guy here. Any turbo recommendations for a 6.0 street strip deal with a sloppy stage 2 camshaft? What you got? What do you think? While you post that up, Henry says, dig or die at the end of July? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I got hate over this last time, and they made memes about me and bullshit and whatever, and they can make more memes and hate on me again. But I will not go to a dig or die. One, those guys, I don't really think know what they're doing. 2, they've changed their rules up after lock-in money has been sent on some pretty big deal stuff from what I've heard. And 3, I'm not, I don't know. I don't know. I've had the wrong feeling about dig or die since they started the first one. I remember a bunch of guys from Kentucky were going down there and they were pumped up, excited. And I was just like, I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't get the hype. Everybody's got their own opinion. If you want to go run it, hell yeah, cool. I just don't like the event. Somebody will probably say that I'm scared or something like that, and that's cool. You know, say it. If you want to say I'm scared, then say I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'll go run any of them guys at a different back half event if they're talking about the surface that I'm scared of, or the people that are there that I'm scared of. Well, we'll go run, wherever. I don't know. I got the wrong feeling about those guys that are putting it on. So they might be great people. They just are struggling with putting on an event, Or maybe somebody's just telling shit about them, but I'm believing it. You know what I mean? John said, no chicken fillet. What are you talking about?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, no chicken fillet? Oh, we got one.
Chick-fil-A.
Chicken fillet. But you live up there in a crazy part of the world.
Where does he live?
He's in, oh my goodness, I can't think. But there's a track up there that we was talking about that we wanted to go to. My goodness. You asked and I go blank. Caps said S480 from VS Racing. I like them for the money. Caps, getting them hooked up. He said completely understandable. What about those hot nights the weekend before the Cliftons putting in BC? What are you talking about? Is that an event, or what are you talking about? Or just hot summer nights the weekend before that? Clifton's putting on. I got you. Hot summer nights. I haven't heard anything about it. I guess I can look that up and check it out. What in July? Because July 24th, me and Caps and Steersman are going to a gosh dang cruise in, baby. And I'm going to drive my stuff around if it gets back. And we're going to have a good time. The 17th, I know there's a race. And I know something is going on. So I'm not real sure. In North Carolina. Okay, BC, just a little typo. Adjusted EPA coming for us all. Yes, they are. Junk ass people. We've already talked about that on live feed. Attitude adjusted gets you some of that. But TV race the 17th. Yes, we're doing some filming for a TV show. I don't know. But Caps, we're going to try to make that one. And I'm going to try to take my truck. He's taking his car. We're trying to get Steersman to go. A little sissy. No, he's just got a bunch of stuff going on. But attitude just said even better. Braca said, when are you going pro charge?
Long time.
Gonna be a long time.
We broke.
Yeah, we are broke. 660 Grudge Street on the Speed Channel. That's what the TV deal is. My man Caps had to let me know. Alabama International Speedway, July 17th. I've already got something filled, so don't even tell me because I don't want to get my hopes up for something. So I'm not even going to look.
What are we doing that weekend?
What, the 17th?
Yeah.
We got a TV race for the Speed Channel. They're bringing the Speed Channel back, and I'd like to be a part of it because I grew up watching Speed Channel. Speed Channel's badass.
You don't have to get all spicy with
No, I'm just excited about the gosh dang Speed Channel. Ben Burke said, man, I didn't get your messages on YouTube about your issues at ground, but you need any help, just message me on Messenger and I'll do what I can. I got you. I don't want to talk about that because that still pisses me off of what was actually wrong and of why the truck was shutting on and off. Ooh, I was so mad. It was crazy. Turbo John said, what's happening? What weight percentages do y'all shoot for on the truck? Which one? Are you talking about the OG milk truck? Or are you talking about the new Pro Mod whole milk truck? And how much did you buy the milk truck for? And did it come with a stock 350 when you bought it? It come with a 305 with a blown out 700R. I gave $500 for it. It ran and drove. The transmission slipped real bad though and got super hot. I paint it and fix the transmission, and then I got sucked right up in it, and here I am. Turbo John is the reason I got the Mint Mobile working. His great YouTube video. Yes. Hey, I watch a little bit of your videos, sir, and I enjoy them also. The Pro Mod truck. Okay. We right now it is 46% on the rear. It was 45. They had it set up to go radial racing. It's still got the radial springs on it, the spring weight that they had when they were radial racing. I need to change those springs, but I've always felt like if you've got the power, you don't always need percentage. If you can make the power and get the thing to work and transfer and keep the tire planted with the power, you don't have to have massive amounts of percentage as, say, I would in the milk truck. So the milk truck's 50-50, and that thing works good. Now this thing, we went and ran it on no prep for the first time, or the second time in Texas when we actually got all the bugs worked out of it. Let go of the button, grab the kit. It makes 1,100 horsepower on. We had a 32 jet in it, and we it worked with the compression rebound setting I had in the mincers out back and the struts up front. But Tim Martin, I think you made a typo, sir. You just sent $400 for spot 31. What other spots do you want? You got 4 spots now. But Turbo John, yeah, there you go. It's got 46 in it now. When we go running on the street, it'll probably, we're obviously not going to be able to hit the tire as hard due to the surface. You understand what I'm talking about. So I'm probably going to I'm shoot for around 48, 49 and see if that works. I don't think it'll need 49 unless we are on some junk surface. But I just got some onto the roll bar, stuff like that, and your weight down on it. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Turbo John is a 4-lug thug. Watch your vids, badass. Learned a lot from Turbo John. Blow up, thanks for Turbo John. Turbo John, man, you got some fans on here, baby. Let's see.
My phone is about to die.
SRC has good vids on blow through carbs. Jeremy said, Tim the man. Tim, you are the man. But are you wanting 4 more spots or you just want spot 31 for $400? I think you made a typo. Ben Burke said, any electrical issues you have, I'll walk you right through it. It's what I do every day for a living. And hate, I didn't see your message. I'd come help for free any. Everybody has to be paid for a service. That's how I've always felt about things. I've had a lot of people help me out, and I've always offered to pay. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people take advantage of stuff like that. And I don't know. I get mixed emotions about that. If somebody helps me, I always offer, how much do I owe you? You know what I mean? So if I ever need anything, I'll hit you up. But don't ever expect to have to come down here for free. Turbo John said, sweet, thanks. Good luck this year. Absolutely. And good luck to you, sir. Hopefully we can meet up. Hopefully somewhere in a final round or something when we can split the pot and both make some cash. Jason said, Turbo John, stay off them damn dynos. Jason Kodak, my boy, is telling you to stay off the dynos. Attitude Adjusted said, pay your way always. Exactly. John said, Monot Raceway, all we got is Taco John's. What do you think about that, eh? What do you think about that? Taco John's.
I like me some Taco John's.
Yeah, Timothy said, hey, I was trying to send you 100 for spot 31 and somehow sent 400. After the live feed, I will get it worked. My man.
My dude.
I don't know how that works. If he sent me $400, where does that money go to?
Your account.
Straight to me? I don't know how it works.
We'll talk about it.
Okay. I don't know. What is that? I don't know. Anyways. All right. We've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. What we got? It's 8:30. I'm probably going to head. He just sent you $400, or am I wrong? That's what it shows. Yeah, he sent $400, but he meant to send 100. So I'm going to refund him $300. He's got that back banger syndrome. Money should go to your PayPal account. Okay, I got you. I don't know how it's through YouTube or I don't know.
It's
It goes to your YouTube account, but YouTube takes 40%.
also not true.
I don't know how. I don't know. What is your guys' daily driver? I got a Ford F-150 that's got some gears winding in the back like a pig. That I'm gonna have to change those out soon. But what do you do that eye roll for?
What?
I'm gonna have to change those out soon. You went.
I was looking at the picture. I promise.
Beef and tater Taco John's burrito.
Some potato legs with the cheese sauce.
Oh my goodness. But anyways, it's 8:30. I'm probably going to go to bed at 9 because I have to get up early and go to work, and I'm going to try to get to work a little early because it's going to be steaming hot tomorrow, and my biggest accounts that I take care of are tomorrow. I'm not excited. And it just rained, so it's going to be so humid tomorrow. But anyways, guys, we've been on here an hour and 40 minutes. Awesome chats. Had a great time. Remember, if you were wanting a spot on the raffle, you can go to the last YouTube video that I posted, and the link is in the description. About to get your Warzone on, your Warzone game
It's
in.
not just
One. Yes, I am. But
it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
it is supposed to rain tomorrow and Thursday. Ooh. But anyways, if you want a spot on a raffle, the link is up here, or you know.
Go to a latest.
Go to one of the latest videos, and it's in the description, or go to our Trailer Park Garage Facebook page, and it is on there. The spots are gonna be full tomorrow, because my boy Gary is about to take them all. But he's saying let everybody get spots that they want. What's left, I will take them. So, you guys, if you want a spot, get them while they last because it's gonna get full. So I will see you guys on the next one. Hopefully we can bring home 10 G's this weekend and the mint chocolate chip milkshake. Love you guys. Thanks for chatting it up with us as always. And be safe this week. It is hot. And bang it through the motor. Come on. Trailer Park Garage is out.